So yeah, we took the dog in, and
Yes.
there's my son with the dog.
I'm going to give it to
You'll
you
put it
that
on the
way.
record, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to steal your
No,
presentation, but.
we do have the annihilation of caste written by Dr. Ambedkar.
Like all of us
So we can
together
give
with
you
the
the
dog.
books also.
Okay, good.
Thanks. Oh gosh, where are the pictures of my husband and the dog? There's like two of them, there's a couple of them. You should friend it. Oh yeah, it's cute, right? Crazy dog. No, there are a couple of cute dogs. You know, let me talk. I have to come with you. Like, you don't want to picture with your wife? Well, you know, we already did it. Okay. Everybody said, just put it in a cage. Just put that cage. Get it in the house right now. But you know, my sister. So his sister.
Let's leave a seat.
Yeah, she's sitting here.
Oh,
I have
two. Oh, you have two? Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we doubled up.
All right, thank you.
Bid sets, because the last one only lasted about an hour.
Yeah.
So we have a backup plan.
Oh,
Okay?
thank you, fantastic. Well,
So
let me,
one for each hour.
Hi, Peter, good seeing you in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, good work.
oh, thank you.
Hi Brandon, how are you?
Hi,
Hold on, I have something I need to show
Did
you.
you want to sit here?
Oh, no, glad I'm
Also, I'm just questions.
Yeah, no, good. I'm gonna go down that way.
It's good to see you. Good to see you. Did you in touch with Jada?
Well, I sent out, the email, I haven't heard back.
For you or from you.
She's good. She's one
But see, this has so many links to it.
so it does take her some time.
Well, maybe, and I don't mind sending you a second, maybe in a week if I don't.
I would say yes, I'm just gonna download the form for
And
us.
they'll consider that one.
Thank you. Yeah.
So if you want me to pass this on, you have to send it with less links. And just more first, because it'll automatically, they'll ask me another question, then I have to, you know, go into a scenario. So, security is tight around here. So, no, it's too many links.
That was like
Yeah.
never a thing.
And I knew once I see it in my junk mail, and it has over 5 minutes, it just has all these links.
Seen it like that before.
See, it's too many.
I will make sure to never do that. If I'm sending
No,
something.
I just want to let you know so you know that I'm not distributing your email.
Oh, it's coming.
It's good to see you. Is everything okay?
Everything is good.
I see you all over, like, everything.
Yeah.
Just let me know if you want me to send it.
That's what we do now.
Is it good? Do you like it?
It's good. I mean, you know, my hope is just to get some like real training. You get to help people get could get a degree in this time. That's right. He get a college degree in this time.
You ready, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
It's nice you've been working with Garrett's spouse. I know the family. Yeah, I know Garrett.
It's been an amazing like opportunity and everything. I'm just like very.
But you have so much going on. Yeah. So what are the chances that the trustees that?
I think it's been positive so far with like the responses that we've
Yeah.
gotten,
But the neighbors don't want it. They're afraid.
but I think it's just like I want to see it's like a loud handful, but we've had like some that have like their support and everything. They've experienced it, and everything. So I'm hoping like a lot of it is just the health education aspect that people are lacking. But yeah, a lot of stuff people are mentioning, I was like, this is very just stigma.
Yeah, it's not real, it's just a fear.
Yeah, so hopefully we can have an opportunity to like chat with them.
Just in case you forget.
I'm just not thinking.
In your group.
Welcome to the Ann Arbor Human Rights Commission. We'll start with roll call. Denise?
Okay. This meeting we will broadcast live on CTN Channel 16, AT&T Channel 99, and online at a2gov.org. Watch CTN. Public commentary can be made in person or by calling 877-853-5247 or 888-788-0099. Enter meeting ID 996-9403-7874. Commissioner Cass,
Present.
Commissioner Meadows, Vice Chair Garber,
Present.
Councilmember Song,
Here.
Councilmember Ghazi Edwin,
Here.
Commissioner Pesmiser, Commissioner Bond,
Present.
Chair Stanbaugh,
Present.
Commissioner Cowan,
Hello, here.
Commissioner Winkler,
Here.
Commissioner Silva. Absent, okay. You have a quorum.
Thank you, Denise. Now time for public comment. It's a time where people can, from the community, can come and speak on any topic. You have 3 minutes each. I know that there are people out there, everybody's
Yes.
people on the phone, want to take the phone calls first?
Yes.
Hold on, we're gonna take phone calls first and then we'll ask you to come up.
Number 1517, please speak. Please unmute. Caller. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello. Hello, my name is Trupti. I'm a respected council member. I would like to request members of the Human Rights Commission to endorse the Aisha's proposal to include the caste as a protected caste. Caste in the City of Non-Discrimination Ordinance. I'm Trupti and I work in IT and I did face the discrimination on multiple occasions. My present experience at my workplace, and my co-worker called me out after knowing that which caste I belong to by saying in front of a group of co-workers, because of people like me taking the reservation and getting the education, since in India the caste of the people is only legally recognized in India for the purpose of reservation. So she pointed out me in front of all the co-workers saying her sister did not get admission in the school. And I was very shocked and humiliated in front of a group of colleagues, even though I did not take advantage of the reservation. And I was called out and humiliated in front of all. So after this incident, I did not disclose. I never disclosed my caste anymore. So, and I don't want same to be happen to my children. So I urge the council member to endorse the Aisha's proposal to include caste as a protected class in the City of Non-Discrimination Ordinance. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Caller 662, please unmute.
Hi, my name is Maya, and I'm calling in to show my support for the agenda item to include caste as a protected category in Arbor's non-discrimination ordinance. Caste has been a huge problem, a significant issue in the United States, and there are numerous cases involving discrimination based upon caste, which have demonstrated the extent of the problem and the urgent need for a solution. I myself have faced caste-based discrimination when one of my managers, who used to really like my work earlier, after he came to know what my caste is, grew increasingly frustrated and started neglecting my suggestions in the meetings. And when my colleagues noticed this, they understood that some sort of problem is happening and they started to back me up in the meeting. But after a few months, he told me, when I volunteered for a project, he told me not to touch that project because I was inflated. And this was a direct attack on me based on caste, because the caste that I come from is supposed to be called untouchable caste, meaning we are so ill-fated and we are tagged and stereotyped in such a way that we are called so ill-fated that we are not supposed to touch anyone. So I never really thought that caste would manifest to me in such a way. Being in the United States, and that too with so much of education. I have a master's degree in computer science. So even after getting that sort of education and being as competent as anyone else can be, I was facing caste-based discrimination. And caste-based discrimination, and it's not just my story or it's not just Christy's story.
You have 1 minute left.
Equally as survey shows that 25% of people face physical assault, and 1 in 3 students who are from oppressed castes are discriminated against during their education, and 60% of underprivileged report experience in derogatory group employment. So this is a real problem, and it completely and it exists in every single city. Seattle has taken the precedence to become one of the first cities to add caste-based discrimination as a protected category. I would also request you to do the same. Thank you so much for listening to our story.
Thank you.
We have somebody from the floor here. To speak. We'll try to interchange with floor and phone. There are an awful lot of people who want to speak. We will only be able to give you about half hour altogether.
Oh, okay.
So we're trying.
My name is Ganga Sivapandian. I come from Sterling Heights. My son studies here. So first of all, thank you for organizing this. And I support this caste ordinance to be included. If I look at the discrimination category, there are 17. For example, let me tell you one example. There's an Indian, they are from the same race, same gender, same everything. Why do they fight? Because in the Bhagavad Gita, it very clearly says, I created 4 categories of caste, Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudra. So it's kind of a, categories, right? So when the religion tells, that's why these so-called Hindus are against this. The Sikhs, they don't casteism, they just keep quiet, but they want to reform. Christians, yes, they do have, because it's rooted from Hinduism, right? People who migrated from here to here, they don't care. So why does only Hindus care? Because caste is embedded in Hinduism. No Hindu can be without a caste. So with this, they imported this into US. I'm there for the last 25 years. I can tell tons of examples. Last week I resigned my job because of this. It's a fact. I got a Brahmin manager, I resigned last week. I know how many people can do that? So please, thank you for this.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mahesh Vasnik, and I am a resident of Michigan from last 20 years, and I am working in the automotive industry in supply chain. I would like to request the Human Rights Commissioner and all the council members to endorse the ISA's proposal to add caste in a protected class in our city's ordinance. And also please keep caste as a stand-alone category. I belong to the oppressed community, and still now there are 250,000 million people are suffering from the caste discrimination. I am part of it. I can speak half an hour just to tell my experience here, but we don't have much time. And again, I do not want to impose this caste, which I suffer. I don't want my kids to suffer and their generations to suffer. Yesterday was the birth anniversary of our social reformer called Mahatma Phule. He fought in the 18th century to abolish the caste system. This week, on the April 14th, there is a birth anniversary of Dr. Ambedkar, and he fought caste system in 20th century, and we are still fighting that caste system. So how long we can fight this caste system? So again, I request all the council members and the commissioner, please vote yes on the ordinance, and just annihilate this caste system. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we'll take two people on the phone. And we're trying to be as fair as possible.
Number 652, please unmute. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, this is Tanaji Tatwal. I work as an IT program manager and I'm in US for last 20 years. Sometimes I face this caste discrimination while getting the job interview. There are certain people, there are certain companies which have recruiting people from India, and those are mostly these upper caste people who actually take these interviews. And they actually, when they come to know my last name, they come to know I'm a lower class person. So even though I have the qualification for a master's in electronics, and I am in the IT industry for last 20 years working in US, but in spite of that, my qualification and education experience in the various fields, these people actually reject me. I don't know, then I come to know the interviewer person is from the upper caste, and because of him, I got rejected. So I hereby actually support that caste to be included in this discrimination, as a discrimination in this category. Thank you.
Thank you. Number 847, please unmute. Good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Prashant Nema, and I am calling to show my support for the agenda item to include caste as a protected class in Ann Arbor non-discrimination ordinance. I come from the dominant caste community, and I have been embedded in the Indian American community for the last 22 years. I can confirm that there are many people in the community who have prejudiced views against people from the marginalized communities of India and South Asia. So we do need these protections in place so that we can have workplaces which are safe for everybody. So please, do justice here, which has been denied for a very long time, because the company HR and others do not, or they claim to not understand how to enforce these protections. So thank you and goodbye.
Thank you.
Somebody from up there?
Hello, good evening. And I was Human Rights Commission members and City Council members. My name is Sanjay, and I'm standing here to support the proposal to add us as a protected class in the city's non-discrimination ordinance. The ordinance will protect me and my family members as a descendant of repressed classes of South Asian origin. Caste discrimination is rampant in United States, in housing, at workplace, and in schools. Caste discrimination makes it difficult to assimilate, to integrate, to thrive, and pursue American dream. It leads to exclusion, exploitation, bullying, denial of growth opportunities, and wage theft. Not having remedy makes people to suffer silently. Adding caste as a separate category will extend equality to the last person in the line. So I urge Human Rights Commission members to support and extend equality to all. Thank you.
Anybody else who's here would like to speak?
Number 770, please speak. Please unmute. Hello? Number 955, please unmute. Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Council members. Thanks for listening to us and organizing this this public hearing. My name is Rich, and I am calling to urge you to pass this resolution to adopt the protected category in the city of Ann Arbor. There are Caucasian community members who have suffered a lot. They are still suffering in these communities where we are confident we have been discriminated. I personally have been discriminated against by being oppressed because of my so-called low caste status, which resulted in me being denied employment opportunities. I was discriminated in something, and I've also seen, I've been a personal witness to Caucasian students coming from South Asia, not allowing roommates from oppressed caste communities to live with them when they find out what they can have. Imagine these people are making their mindset truly writing themselves. Before agreeing to be roommates with someone, they are asking some of these Caucasians, hey, what is your caste? If their caste is high enough in the ladder, only then they will get to the please listen to the oppressed people, please listen to the folks who are here, and I urge you to pass this resolution and have caste as a protected category in the state of Ann Arbor. Thank you.
Thank you. Number 989, please unmute.
Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Ubed, and good evening to honorable members and council members. I'm calling in to show my support for the agenda item to include caste as a protected category class in Ann Arbor's non-discrimination ordinance. And myself, I was a class for prescription. I have faced discrimination here in Brazil. It's been like 7 years I'm here. And the churches exist in the color diversity, people from. The problem is that we perceive that people of same color are our brothers and sisters, but that's not. We have all prejudices and prejudices. And caste slurs has been used here in public places. Many times I have seen that, I have heard that. And caste is not just ancestry, but caste is something which is usually in the cultural format, and wherever Indians go, they bring their caste practices with them. And so I myself, from lower caste background, I have seen discrimination, I have faced discrimination, and I've been ignored. My views have been ignored because they found out my caste. And so that's why I urge the Ann Arbor members of the council and the Human Rights Commission to please include caste as a protected class in Ann Arbor's non-discrimination ordinance. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that it? Anybody?
Yeah.
One person?
Hello, my name is Santosh Singh. I'm a resident here
Please
since
talk
9 years.
loud.
I'm a resident since 9 years in Ann Arbor. So I would like to request the Human Rights Commission to endorse Alicia's proposal to include caste a separate category in our city, non-discrimination ordinance, keeping caste as a standalone category. It will be a great for us. Thanks.
Thank you. Is that it? No one else wants to speak? And public comments are closed. Thank you. Let's just look at the agenda and approve that, and then we'll have our meeting with the city administrator. We have a motion to approve the agenda.
And move.
Second.
Any additions or subtractions, changes?
Perhaps we can move the discussion up after the administrator so that those who are here
Oh, that's it. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Okay. Now, one other chance, you're gonna add one more bullet point to internal business if no one objects, about the Renters Association, Renters Commission. Any other discussion? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carry on. Next on our agenda is our meeting finally with the city administrator, Milton Tahoma. And we're very happy to have him here. Is he really here?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Mr. Mahoney?
Ah, there it is. I'm down on the screen.
There he is.
He's on your screen. He's not. Ah, okay. Hello. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So glad to have you here. We had hoped to meet with you sooner, but every time we scheduled a visit, something went wrong or went right, like in January when you had, and you chose Vice President Kamala Harris